Right. Hi everyone, Glitchiee here, and today we are going to be reviewing Stardew Valley. I happen to really like this game, and I'm hoping that you guys will too, so I'm going to give it a quick rundown as well as go over the different points of why I think it's a good game. So it is an indie game developed by ConcernedApe and published by Chucklefish. It is a farming game, so along the lines of Rune Factory, Harvest Moon, things along that nature. You basically get a letter from your grandfather, and it's like, hey, when you're sick of modern life, I have this farm over here, and you can come and take care of everything. So a few years later, like, you go and you find this farm, and it's a disaster, and you have to start taking care of it. But that's the basic premise. And it's kind of one of those basic premises along like Harvest Moon games, you know. So that's pretty cool. Not only do you have the farm to take care of, but you also have various areas to explore and a lot of variety of activities, which makes the game really, really addicting and fun to play for hours on end. So beyond just farming, you obviously have like the plant section of it where you take care of various crops. You also have various animals such as cows and chickens. Excuse me. You can also get pigs to hunt truffles. You can forage for things as you're walking around, such as blueberries, mushrooms, spice berries, those kinds of things. There's also mining. There's a mine. In the mine there is combat. So at that point in time, like, your health bar will pop up. But along with that comes, you know, foraging. You can make iron, which allows you to make other tools. You have geodes that you would take to like the blacksmith to have him cut open. There's fishing, which is pretty straightforward. You get a fishing pole, you go out and go fishing, but there's also traps and things like that way. And then there's the town itself. In this game, the town's already pretty established. It's pretty good to go. So your main thing in town is befriending people and doing the various missions that they ask you to. There's like a bulletin board and you can pop up there. There's also a community center that you advance through later in the game that has some missions associated with it. I don't want to give away any of the story as much as possible. So there's a lot of different missions that you can do, different things that you work towards, as well as working on the farm and stuff like that. The feel of the game, as I said earlier, it's very addicting. It's very multifaceted and easy to play. Part of that is the music. The music is super calming, super chill. It makes you want to stay. It makes you want to play. Like, you feel like you're there. The music is just awesome. It's perfectly suited for the game. The art style of it is kind of like an 8-bit, old school, pixelated feel, like old school Game Boy Harvest Moon kind of thing. So for older players that are looking for more nostalgia, you're going to find that with this game. For newer players, it's bright, it's colorful. It's not like the most beautiful game, but it is gorgeous in its own way. So when you're talking about the game, part of it is the value. Right now on Steam, it is selling for $14.99 US. So it's in the overall feel of video games pretty cheap. And as I've said, it's very addicting and multifaceted. So you can spend hours upon hours upon hours playing this, and that's just in one playthrough because you go through the different seasons. Part of it, you're going to have to get to at least year 3 to do different things. Each season brings something new to it, so there's that. Each day brings something new. You have the mining, the fishing, and all that fun stuff. And along with that is once you start leveling up certain things, you have to pick different professions and perks. So your gameplay, you can replay it down the road. You can woo a different suitor and get married to someone different. You can do different quests. You can do stuff with Jojamart instead of the community center. You can excuse me, pick one profession over the other that can vastly change your gameplay. So for $15, you can easily spend hundreds of hours on this game. So I think value-wise, money-wise, it is a very good investment. Personally, me, I've always loved Harvest Moon, and I was looking for a game that really filled that role that I could share my love of with for others. And this is kind of filling that because it's on PC. I can stream it. It's beautiful. I love it. It's great. It is awesome. I think it's worth every single penny because not only can you sit down and play it for a long amount of time, if you only have a half hour, you can sit down and play 2 days and you're good to go. ConcernedApe is looking at adding more things to it, such as multiplayer, as well as other features. So it's still in a development process of adding more things. It's getting patches to fix things, which is really, really great for this being a small indie title. It is very well developed. So if you're looking for something to take up your time, you're looking for either a new game or you know you love like farming games, Stardew Valley is definitely one for you. So thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to like the channel for other game reviews, gameplay walkthroughs, let's plays, and unboxings, as well as with other fun stuff. And to follow me at twitch.tv/glitchietv for live gameplay. Thanks, guys. Bye, everyone.